I said it before, but that music, man, I could just let it fly.
Yo, man. I was vibing, man.
So shout out to whoever did that at VSM, man. I'll dig that one. All right, man. So our guys are going to have to get, or trying to get, above 500 again this weekend. We got a team that you're writing for now that we're going to go against. And you even know a few things about. And I know y'all are looking for Mike. Mike's hopefully going to be here. He's been busy. He's not been feeling great, but he's going to try to make it. But hey, show's still going to go on, so let's get it. And welcome in, folks, to episode 130 freaking 8 of Out of Your Falcon Mind, Atlanta Falcons Fancast. My name is Dude Talking right now, and I'm joined by it's a joke. If you guys watched the last show, y'all get it. But, y'all know my name is John. But I'm joined by my co-host. And I don't think you've been on since the draft, buddy. One of our favorite people in the world, man, Mr. Saivion Mixson, man. How you doing?
It has been since the draft, hasn't it?
Sure has.
God, dog, man, my fault. This is,
it's all good,
man. Look, man, it's an honor and a pleasure to be back on here again, man. I cannot wait to talk ball with y'all boys, man. I've been telling y'all that this whole week.
Yes, man, we miss you, man. And like I said in the intro there, yeah, Mike's been slammed today, and I don't think he's feeling super great when we last chatted, but I think he's still going to try to make it at some point. If not, then we're just going to carry on without him. I know y'all love him, man. I love him. It's not the same show without him, but hey, we're going to get through. We got plenty to talk about. And trust me, you'll hear from Mike at some point. So welcome in anybody that's new to the show, new to the channel, man. We appreciate you coming in and watching. If you could, man, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing. We're coming to you later tonight than usual because my kid Liam, man of many talents, he had a concert tonight, had to play the bass. They played Pirates of the Caribbean theme tonight. It was pretty cool. And then Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Yeah, it was nice, man. It was nice. Did a good job. So, we had to run home, eat real fast, change, and here we are. So that's what we're doing tonight, man. And of course, we do have merchandise y'all can find at bonfire.com/out-of-your-falcon-mind. You can find the t-shirts with our logos. The Who Threw That still up there, even though it's not hitting the same as it used to, but it's still up there. We may have to adjust those, but we'll see. Anyway, man, Saivion, dude, you got like 18 different jobs since I've seen you last, man. Like, I know you're still writing for Blog and Dirty. You got the Vikings Wire, man. I saw the picture of your lovely daughter. Y'all are out trick-or-treating, man. Just how's things been for you, dude? It's been so damn long.
Man, it's been amazing, man. I actually moved up here to Charlotte since the draft and everything. Can tell you that it's a ton colder than it is in Florida.
Yes, definitely is.
Today woke up and there was ice on the car, and I was like, that's not supposed to happen until at least February, at least late January. So now I have to wake up earlier to start the car and get the car heated up. And again, those aren't, things that I'm used to doing until, after Christmas, after the season's over and other type of stuff. But anyway, man, it's been awesome. I've been with an amazing group over at Vikings Wire, man. Tyler Fornes is an amazing boss, man. Got to deal with a lot of great writers. But really miss talking about the Falcons, man. Really miss writing about the Falcons. I did one article, I think, to start the year, but I haven't been able to do another one.
Yeah, no, I get it, man.
But yeah, I can't not wait to talk about y'all boys again, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you and I text, and it seems like in your text, like you're just dying to get some stuff out of stuff. Seems like you just got some stuff in you that you want to talk about, man. But we'll start it off. And if y'all are in these streets of Twitter or X, whatever the hell it is, then
it's Twitter to me.
It's always gonna be Twitter. I'll still say Twitter.
It's gonna be Twitter.
But if y'all are around this week, ever since about 11:40 on Tuesday, this is what's been going on, man. The great Desbian versus Heinicke Hive war. I should have put Heinicke Hive war in there. I should change it. But y'all get what I'm saying. It's crazy, dude. You've got the folks that are just straight on, like ride or die with Desmond and blaming Arthur for everything, blaming everything but Desmond for it.
Everything.
And then you've got the Taylor guys that are Desmond's complete ass, and he's the reason. And Art's just fine. The coaching is fine. I mean, it's amazing that everybody can see completely different things. And you've got us poor souls in the middle, man, that we just want to fucking win. We just want to win, man. I don't care. Just give me somebody on the damn field that's going to perform. And coach, yeah, man, call some better stuff. I mean, like, we'll get into the whole thing, but like, I mean, number one, before we get into that, man, just your thoughts. And we haven't thought, like I said, we're 4-4, same as we were last year, man. Like, what was your kind of expectation going into the season? Are we below that? Are we above that? Or are you kind of like, okay, I didn't expect much, and we're kind of where we're at?
So it's not that I didn't expect much, is that I expected a couple of statements somewhere along this road, especially before we got to 8 games. I was expecting at least one game where I could look at it and say, okay, that's our identity. That's Falcons football right there. Mm-hmm. That is what we do. That is how we do things. You know what I'm saying? And I just simply did not get that, not once. Hold on one second.
Yeah, man.
You want to say hi?
Oh, my goodness.
You want to say hi?
Man, dude.
Yeah, she just walked up out of nowhere. She's like, hi.
That's awesome. She's like, I want to be on TV.
Yeah, she's like, I want to be on TV.
That's great. You can show this to her one day. What's going on?
There you go.
I love it. I love it.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you, Mama. But
that's great.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's all I wanted. I just wanted one statement, man. I just wanted one statement to say, this is what we do. This is how we do things. And I haven't gotten that. And now we go over to Taylor, and I feel like this Sunday, honestly, is a good chance to have that. Mm-hmm. Still don't have much confidence in it happening though.
Yeah, it's kind of been, we've predicted. Of course, I think I've only predicted one loss this year, and I think that was the Jaguars game. Mm-hmm. And I was right, unfortunately. But of course, we predicted to win most of the weeks. But my original prediction at the beginning of the season was 12-5, and I knew that was being way optimistic. That was if everything kind of just fell right, and the offense did what it was supposed to do. I don't think any of us expected the defense to be really as good as they have been so quickly. That's not what we were thinking, and we were hoping, but not what we were thinking. But those boys have done enough. Like I've said before, that we could easily have a couple more wins on the. We could easily be 6-2, maybe even 7-1. But
I think that's another part of the frustration is the fact that if you would have, and I've said this a couple of weeks back, if you would have told us at the beginning of the season that this defense would be hitting on all cylinders like this, and they're a top 10 unit. Like, I think they're top 10 in yards allowed. I won't say points allowed. I think they're like top.
They were 3. They were number
top 3 of the league
in yards allowed.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, at least before last week. I'm not sure about last week.
They didn't let up a lot of yards. They let up a lot of points, though.
Yeah.
Let up a lot of points, though. But that's the thing, though. Like, if you would have told us that at the beginning of the year, and of course you're going to have your slip-ups, like against Tennessee. Of course, like, emotions are high. It's a reunion game. There's. I'm not going to say I toss it aside, but I mean, stupid things happen when you meet somebody that's familiar with you.
Right.
But it's just so crazy to see that, like, this offense is that far behind the defense. Mm-hmm. When the defense is the one that isn't bringing over continuity.
Yeah.
Like the defense is the one that's bringing in what was the stat? 8 new starters along that defense.
Yeah.
And not only have they gelled, they've looked like they look like they're the ones that are going to lead us to any type of success this season.
Mm-hmm.
And
before we go on,
what it do, Savvy? What's going on, man? How do you fucking mind? Better late than never, buddy. I was out like a light.
There we go.
Like a light. Almost. I got up a little late. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I am in the building. Saivion, what's going on, man?
Mike, bro, I'm doing fantastic, bro. How are you, man?
Man, it's good to have you, dog. Hey, I'm late. He probably already answered this. How has the Vikings job been? Is it overwhelming? Is it wild because you got to study a different team? Like, how is it? How you feeling?
So it is overwhelming, but it's only overwhelming because I have a quota to meet at the end of the month.
Okay.
But it's overwhelming in the best way possible because I feel like I'm doing something that I'm taking that necessary step to what I want to do. So it's completely fine. Studying a new team is a lot different, especially a team that I didn't really have much, emotional ties to. Mm-hmm. So having to kind of navigate that is a little weird, but all in all, it's pretty dope, man. It's an awesome experience. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
It's kind of nice though, right?
You did that, man, for the Falcons, Saivion. Like, would it be overwhelming then if the same job was for Atlanta?
No comment. No comment.
You gotta love it, baby. That's the real fan.
It's kind of nice, though, right? You can be non-biased completely, though, right? I mean, you have no ties whatsoever. You just look at it as the outsider, and you report on what you see, man. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Well, anyway, before we get going any further, man, Bubba Gump, what's happening, man?
Bubba Gump,
Jamal, what's up?
What up?
Carrie,
what's up, John, Mike, Saivion?
What's good, Carrie?
What up?
It has been forever. It's been since
the end
of April.
What up?
Oh, what's up, buddy? What up, Liam?
Liam, buddy.
There he is.
Leo!
Dude, you're one of his favorite dudes, too, Saivion. I got to tell you.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
DJ.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's back. We're good.
Back like a light. Like a
Facebook user. I don't know who you are, man, but what's up? I don't know why it doesn't show names, but it's all good.
I will never get that. Facebook is just does not work with StreamYard.
It's weird, right? I mean, I've seen it before, and I don't even know. So
you're talking right now.
Yeah, that's my name tonight, Mike. So make sure you refer to me as the right person.
We getting them shirts made. Jordan, what up? What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, man. Sour Pickle, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother.
Oh, that's an awesome name, Jesus,
isn't it? Reggie C, what's going on, Reggie?
Yeah.
Just trying to hit everybody else, man.
Man, the chat lit, man. Oh man. I love this.
We've grown a lot. We've grown a lot since the last year.
No. I love this.
Hey, bro, here's how you could tell it's a special event when Saivion on the show. I really didn't feel good. I really had a headache. I was really asleep. And I woke up. I was like, damn, the show already started. And I had a choice in that moment. I had a choice in that very moment to close my eyes and go back to sleep or to jump my ass on the show. And I got up because Saivion was on the show. You hear me? My man is in the building, man. I love it.
Would have left my singing by myself.
And Johnny Yates would have been dangling in the wind. I had a migraine earlier, and I never get headaches. I don't know where that came from. That was wild.
Yo,
now though?
Yo, Mike, I've been dealing with a migraine the exact same, bro. This entire week.
Had headaches. Yeah, it was wild. I was like, damn, my head was ringing, but I'm like, I'm gonna make that show.
But yeah, are you feeling better now though? Like John said,
man, come on, dog. It's out of your Falcon mind. I see Johnny Yates out, and I just feel better automatically. But
look at you, See? Don't start flattering me. I don't know how to take compliments.
I love it, man.
By the way, I think the pumpkin muffin is done now at Starbucks, but they have
the
Christmas drinks are now in there. So, but have you ever had the cranberry bliss bar?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at y'all. Look, it just went away. So John don't even want me to have a week of healthiness or not. It just he want an immediate replacement for junk food. But have you had the Christmas tree?
The cranberry
Come
bliss
on,
bar,
John, man. I'm in the gym.
Hey, I know you're in the gym. That's why you get to treat yourself when you're done working out. You just have
what is it now?
You're good to go. Cranberry bliss bar.
Bliss bar.
Get one. Yeah, cranberry bliss bar. I promise you. I wouldn't steer you wrong. All right. So back to the great Desbian versus Heinicke Hive war that we're about to talk about here. So Saivion, man, so where you stand? Because like I said, I know where you stand as far as, you just want a winning product on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all may have seen Kurt Warner's tweet where he showed 5 plays. Not all were Ritter, by the way. One I think was one of Taylor, but he was just kind of showing the ineptitude of the plays and how just kind of ridiculous they were. And I agree with him. But some folks took that as that Arthur has complete blame now, and that was none of it was really on Ritter, which is kind of untrue. It's kind of false because, and we said it all along. Like the offense as a whole has not been what we needed it to be. So like offensive line, play calling, young wide receivers not knowing when to hot read, when to read a blitz, like all that type of stuff has happened throughout the year. Young quarterback, all those things. So it's not one person to blame, and you're Arthur Smith and you're the head coach, so you have to make a decision on, okay, I'm not going to fire myself, so I need to make a change here to make it seem like I'm things are going to get different, or going to be different. We're going to start winning, and then I've exhausted my opportunities. The problem is, if Taylor does not succeed and the same issues happen, whether it's play calling or the offensive line or the combination of, then all eyes are going to be on you, dude. Like you're the last person. That'd be 4 quarterbacks in 3 years. And, if essentially we'd be on to our next. So anyway, I say all that to say, yeah, that video points out some ridiculousness. And then, but it doesn't show, and shout out to E-Rob, man, our boy on Twitter. Because I went through the all 22 myself, and I did some of the clips. I had all these clips ready to go, and damn it, if Kurt Warner didn't beat me to it, so there's no reason for me to post it because it looks like I'm copying him at this point. So there's no point of doing that. But then E-Rob went and said the same thing. So Taylor ran some of the same exact plays in the second half that we screwed up on in the first half, and Taylor just operated it better. Completed it quick, saw it quicker, completed the pass under pressure. Still, that wasn't like it was a clean pocket. But having a free runner on some of those plays were just mind blowing. The design was, I didn't even understand it. And it's the same, Mike. We talked about it earlier in the year. The first sack, I believe it was, Colin Drake running in the same area. He has but nobody's looking at him. He has nowhere to go, and literally nobody touches the edge coming off. And I'm like, dude, like, what do you expect? What do you expect to happen here? Like, what was the actual end product supposed to be? But so my point was basically that, yes, it's definitely Arthur. It's definitely some on Ritter. It's definitely some on the offensive line. But when you're 4-4 and you've got a really good defense and you've got some really good skill players, and you kind of have to make a decision to try to get wins at this point, because all eyes are still on, from the management side of things, still on you. I mean, like, there's you, Arthur Blank, Terry Fontenot, all that's on you now to go get wins. So you're going to do whatever you hand at your disposal to go get wins. If that's what you think Taylor's going to do, then that's what you're going to do. It's not a slight against Desmond. Desmond said today, man, he said everything you wanted him to say, that he is going to prepare like he's starting. He's going to support Taylor 100%. He's going to work on the ball security, all the stuff you'd want him to say, he said. So I've got no problem with it. Like I said, if Taylor goes, best case scenario, and we've said this before, and I said it yesterday with JR on the little reaction show we did.
Great show.
Thank you, buddy. The best case scenario was just that Desmond hit and that he's the guy, because that's just the best thing that we could have happened. I don't know if that's still an opportunity for him or not. I'm not in the coach's head. Don't know what he's thinking. Don't know if this is really just a 1 week thing for Taylor, and all of a sudden here comes Desmond again. I don't know. I have no idea. I tend to think if Taylor does well and he wins, there's no way you can do that because then you seem like a crazy person because you just had a lot of success and you won. That's just my thought. But I just don't know really kind of like, what his thought process around the whole thing. Like I said, I just want a winning product on the field. If that's Taylor for now, okay, fine. But we'll have to just figure that out at the end of the season. We'll have to figure out where we're going to go at the quarterback position at that point. But anyway, Saivion, I spoke for way too damn long. Buddy, what do you think about this whole thing?
So I'm glad you brought up the management side of things because they're looking like, yo, we've done our part. We've invested in this defense. We've given you 3 top 10 draft. We've given your side of the football 3 top 10 draft picks. We need results. And like you said, they are 4-4 again for the 3rd year in a row. This is 3 years now where we are in the exact same spot after 8 games. That just can't happen. after you sink $200 million into free agency.
Damn it. Yeah.
That literally cannot happen. So my overarching thought about all of this is, number one, we knew that Arthur was the problem when we started seeing Ridder hold the ball for 3-4 seconds, and you're sitting there like, and I remember watching it the first time. I'm like, how is he like? Why would he hold the ball like that? You know what I mean? Why are you holding it? Throw it away, do something. But part of that is on Ridder, part of that is on Arthur. Nobody's blameless in this. And so I say all that to say, like, we are not in a good spot right now. Like, I really don't have much faith when it comes to this, like, going back, like getting off of this roller coaster that we're on right now.
Hey, he is breaking my heart because he sounds like he's breaking up with a girl. Like, man, we are not in a good space right now. We are on a roller coaster.
we really have to talk.
We really
What are you doing after work today?
Yeah.
But no, that's just how I feel, man. Like, there's been no progression when it comes to the play calling. He's still as stubborn as when he first got here. When it comes to the offensive line, we all thought was in a top 10 unit, we have no identity still. Which I thought we had in the first couple of weeks, and it looked like we did against Green Bay, didn't we?
Sure did.
I'm at a loss. I'm honestly at a loss for words because I'm honestly at a loss for words because I don't understand how we got here. This is not how this season was supposed to go.
No, not at all.
Like, you invested so much, and was Desmond going to be the guy? I don't know. Like, Desmond has his moments where he looks like not only an NFL quarterback, he looks like a guy that could really get you somewhere.
Yeah.
Could he win you a Super Bowl? I'm not saying that. I've never said that. We'll never say that. But but from what I've seen so far, he can get you to a playoff game. Like, if he develops, he can get you to a playoff game. Maybe he can maybe get you a playoff win. Everything would have to be perfect around him. But with Taylor Heinicke, you kind of know what Taylor Heinicke is. And you know that you can get to the playoffs with Taylor Heinicke. The Commanders did it.
Yeah.
You know that you can probably win you a playoff game. Taylor Heinicke almost beat Tom Brady was that during their Super Bowl run?
Yeah.
Or was that the year after? I want to say it was during the Super Bowl run, right?
Super Bowl run, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, they beat they almost beat the eventual Super Bowl champions in the wild card round. We know Taylor Heinicke can get you that possible playoff win. I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for Desmond because it's not like he didn't show good stuff on tape, because he did. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't align with where we are right now, man. And that's where the breakup part of it happens, Mike. I'm sorry. That's where it comes up. Is that it's not you, it's me. We're just not compatible right now, you know. Mm-hmm. So maybe if you came out in 21, you know, instead of Kyle Pitts, we took you, or instead of who was it that we took in the third round of 21?
Third round 21.
Oh God, was that Mayfield?
Oh Jesus, I think you might be right.
Oh my God, is that Mayfield? Instead of Jalen Mayfield, we took you. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if that happened, this would look a lot better. You'd be our guy, you know, Desmond Ridder, 2023 or 2024.
For sure.
But that's just not the case.
What's up, Joe Joseph?
Double J, how do you feel about Street replacing Grady Jarrett?
He's not really replacing him.
Yeah, you can never replace Grady.
No, he's just you know, and Jerry Gray said that today or yesterday in his press conference. You know, he's like, it may take two people, it may take three people, whatever it's going to take. They're going to have to, you know. And we talked about that in the last show too. I mean, you can't just slide a guy in for Grady Jarrett and just, you know, it's going to be the guys behind Grady now are going to have to step their shit up. Their game is going to have to really be elevated, you know. And Contavious Street, he'll be part of that rotation, but it's a devastating loss, man, for sure.
That hurts so bad to wake up to, because you knew that it was serious, but you were like, I mean, he'll probably still be back, you know, if we make the playoffs at playoff time, or, you know, at the end of the season, you know, to help us get to the playoffs or something. Yeah. To see him just literally say, no, we're not having Grady at all this year again.
Yeah.
That just hits different.
Sure does. Mike, buddy, you have not spoken since Taylor has been named quarterback. So,
man, I'm ecstatic. I can't wait. And for me, it was like I said on the last show, it was hard to get to this point because I felt the exact same way I felt last year. Like, man, I don't see. Why we keep going with this when we should swap this out for like sustained success. I already felt like that from very early on in the season. That he probably just gave us a better chance to win just based on the fact of he was going to hit the 6 or 7 more throws than Desmond was, and that was going to be the difference in the game. And and because of them very few throws or the choices where he can get rid of the ball instead of taking a sack or doing something else, those are game-changing plays. It's just like 6-7 plays. I knew he would make those, and he proved me right when he came in the game. And but it's just one of them things that you don't want to be able to say, I told you so. Because like I said, it didn't feel good to see Desmond on the sideline like that.
No.
It just didn't feel good. And it's like Saivion said, it's a little embarrassing, man, when you tied to that person and you got to start making up shit where he was concussed, but he wasn't, but then he was, but then his arm was thick. And then you just, it's just for like 1 week, but then it could be permanent. You don't even know what you're doing now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you like, man, it all depends. But man, I just tell you, I'm very excited about Taylor because I always say that here's just how I feel. Just say we started Taylor week 1 for some odd reason. Like I wanted to. But just imagine what our record would be if we may have, it's very probable, not even possible, that we only have 1 or 2 losses at this point instead of a 500 team. The whole swag is different. The whole confidence is different. The whole everything is different. And then Ridder could have sat behind Taylor. So I'm all steam, man. I'm all forward go, but I do want to say this: if Taylor I just want to say this. It's a no win here for nothing. It's a no win here for nothing.
That's very true.
Dog, if Taylor go in there and completely destroy, man, it's gonna cause so many problems. It's gonna cause so many problems. Oh man, so he gonna have to really bench him now. Now he got to come out and say it all, win that. So who's the leader of the team now? And it's he should have already done this. It's no winning it. If he go out there and he play very poorly, or he just play average, oh, he can't win. He better play amazing, or he fucked up. It's how everybody gonna look at, man. We should have just played. Well, who knows? He can't throw a pick. He doing the same shit really get. He has a 0% tolerance with everybody, and that's very unfair. He got to destroy, or he fucking up. So, and then Arthur Smith, it's just no win in the game on Sunday. He would have to destroy, and like Arthur Smith would have to call a perfect game for like the fans and everyone to be happy. But I would just be happy with a win. Because we the same way as last year, we lost too many close games, man. And when you losing them close games, I just think if you'd have won half of them, the whole swag would be different. The whole energy would be there to be a playoff. Oh man, we could beat anybody instead of, I don't even know if we could beat a shitty team who got a backup quarterback, who got backup cheerleaders, who like don't have enough parking in the stadium, who just ran out of hot dogs. Who's like head coach is sick.
Yeah. Well, Larry, appreciate you checking in, buddy.
Larry, my man.
Yeah, you know what? And it's funny because Taylor talking about it today in his press conference.
Bro, his Halloween costume was hilarious.
Shit was hilarious.
The deer headlights.
Yeah. He even said, being undrafted like he was, it actually gave him a chance to develop. And something that. And he even alluded to it. He said, first, second, third round quarterbacks these days are not given the time. It's just not done anymore. It's basically that you're expected to come in and win, or really, whatever your timeline is, it's got to be sped up. And that's, it's unfortunate, but it's kind of the way the league is, and it's the expectations of the ownership, the management. It's all about the bottom dollar. They want asses in the seats. Wins brings asses to the seats, unless you're one of those cities that are just diehards. They're going to be there regardless.
Yep.
So, all right. So it's and like you said, it's not a, and there's this. It's not a for you or anybody that's wanted to. Like you said, it's not a good "I told you so" situation. That's not it at all.
Not at all.
And it's not even that. And for y'all that don't, Mike loves Taylor, but Mike doesn't think Taylor is like going to be a Pro Bowl quarterback all of a sudden. He knows what Taylor has been in the past. He just, and like some of us just want to see what he can do, because again, we just want to win. It goes back to the bottom line, is we just want to win.
Why are we back here again saying that we just want to see what the backup can do after 8 weeks? Like, we're back here, like, this really stinks to be in the same spot again.
Yeah,
my man Bruce Key,
I'm sorry.
He was just in Toronto looking. Man, I gotta go to Toronto. Good evening, fellas.
You might not come back.
Out what Heinicke got. We can only go up from here.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna tell you why I love Taylor. If y'all was paying attention, I did something in the off season. It was a little skit over there. He was just my favorite acquisition. But the reason why is because I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes or anything. He is exciting because he is reactive. He's very quick, like you saw. He getting all right. Then he can, he's excited. He'll take off running. Like, he is reactive. He ain't gonna stall out. He ain't gonna. He's gonna, and like John said on the previous show, it get him in trouble sometimes. It looked like Brett Favre used to do, just throw it in the like double coverage sometimes. But I hope he got out of that. And he got better weapons now. So I'm anxious to see what this guy, who I was already impressed with, is going to do with better weapons. So he was already kind of exciting and all that. So now I'm like, oh, shit, he got better weapons. So that's all I'm saying is I just feel like this. And I could be wrong. But, man, because I'm biased, because he's my man, I want to give him a fair shot to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, which I believe is like 8 games now. You know what I'm saying? So he got like 9, but I would like the 8. And he had half the season. You didn't show it. It's just like Frank Darby. I love Frank Darby, but he gets opportunities. He don't show it. Jalen Hawkins. I love Jalen Hawkins. He had his opportunity. Don't show it. But the same way with Desmond, I got to be real. I love you, buddy, but you did not show it. You feel me? So I want to see if Taylor can do it, and he may not, but it's fair to be able to see. Double J said, do you think who's TH?
Taylor Heinicke.
Oh, Taylor Heinicke will be. See, that's that migraine. Damn, how did I forget that? Will be. I'm like, will be better in the red zone. Yeah, I mean, because he's reactive. He'll make a quick decision. So yes.
Well, we also need Arthur to be a lot better than red zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just Ritter. Ritter was not the biggest problem. I mean, don't get me wrong. You have to be much more aware than what you were when you're crossing the goal line at the 1 yard line. I'll never forgive him for that. That's ridiculous.
But his awareness on 10 on Madden. Dog, PJ Washington is the only person on planet who got a lower awareness, and that's for
I wasn't expecting that. He said
PJ got a 1, but
but no, I mean, it's I mean, we can't have the tight end throwing the ball in the red zone and stuff. I mean, we got to be smarter on some of these.
But I'm gonna tell you, John, he was probably trying to get him a score against his own team, his old team. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you do it.
That's cool, man. But you know what? He's not 13 years old, man. That fuck. I mean, I do that. Liam's coach does that for him. Like, hey, you're playing your old team. We'll throw you in there. He ain't making millions of dollars to make that damn decision.
Yeah, no, bro. That's just not it. That's just not it. Why Jonnu Smith should never, ever throw the football. That was so weird. And the thing is, you're not even throwing it to Pitts. You're not even throwing it to London. Mm-hmm. You threw it to Michael Pruitt, and he was the first read. Why?
And it was a horrific pass. Millie Mills.
Exactly. What's up, bub?
I just don't understand. But yeah, hopefully Taylor Heinicke. I think what Taylor Heinicke does is gives Arthur a bit more leeway with calling things that don't have to be as cutesy. That are just literally his plays. That like these are actually part of the game plan. We're not trying to manufacture, yards or explosives in these weird types of ways.
Yeah.
Just call a football game. Just call the football game like you know how to. Yeah. Like we haven't. I don't think we've seen Tennessee art yet in the 3 years he's been here.
No, I'm still waiting on the 2019 version.
Ritter, to be fair to Desmond, the same way we was expecting our quarterback to progress, and we really didn't see it. If we're being honest. We was expecting our coach to progress, and we really have not seen it. And to be honest, I mean, I don't really get why some of y'all, which, like, I always try to be like, well, we all have a difference of opinion. I have to be fair to everyone's, but then I be thinking, half the time I'm thinking, did we watch the same game?
Yeah.
So I'm always in that space where I'm trying to respect your opinion, but then I'm thinking, damn, did we watch the same game? And I just be thinking to be just honest, fan of the team and all that. I'm out of my Falcon mind. You have to say Desmond has not progressed, really, like how you would like, and nor has our head coach. And I'm a fan of both of them, but the coach is not progressing. He's not getting better per game. He don't seem to be getting wiser per game.
He's not.
He don't seem to be getting like he got his groceries, so now he let him cook. This man let him microwave. He like cutting a slit in the thing and he put it on 2 minutes. Then he take the plastic off, he stir, he recover, and he put it on 90 more seconds.
I might do that shirt. Let him microwave. I'll put a big ass microwave. Let him microwave. We appreciate that, Larry, man.
Larry, thank you, buddy.
Ant, what's up, man?
My man,
Ant. God damn it. Yeah.
The Heinicke Hive. That's what they call it.
Hive, man.
I knew it was going to be some. Sour Pickle said, was hearing some Falcon podcast say today they'll be looking for the quarterback replacement next year for sure. And I just want to say, here's what I'm saying again, why I'm always in the middle like that. To give Desmond as long of a rope as you gave him, to where he was single-handedly, fucking up games, and you were still clapping, to already be calling for Taylor to be, oh nah, well, he ain't the one like to get to so he got 1 game, but the dude that was throwing it right to the other team got 8. At least let him see. Y'all already like, oh nah, so okay, he not the one, so we gonna move. Like, so he get 1 game, but the dude was throwing it right to the other team, got 8, man. Y'all, oh man,
there's folks rooting for him to fail, which I don't get.
Oh yeah, there's
I don't
dudes.
get that at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's dudes saying that they're not watching the games. They throwing whole hissy fits, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But
Taylor from Georgia, y'all. He's from here. He's
that don't matter.
Like,
not his fault.
It's not his fault. And he's from Georgia. He's from Georgia. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he went to high school. Yeah. He's from here. So what are you?
Yeah.
I know. And we'll get to the Vikings here in a second, because that is kind of the purpose of having Saivion on, other than just wanting to have him on the show regardless. But I'll ask you, Saivion, the same question I asked JR yesterday. If we go 7-2 down, say we go 7-2 down the stretch, and it's just amazing. I mean, what are you doing in the offseason? Are you going to say, like, well, damn, Taylor was good enough, and we'll roll with him next year? Maybe draft a later round quarterback, or are you just saying, no, he's still not it, and he's still going to be 31 next year, and we got to go next year and find somebody else?
You have Taylor Heinicke go 7-2 down the stretch. You still draft a quarterback, but Taylor Heinicke starting next year. Because there's no way that you let that type of momentum go to the wayside. You see what's happening in Seattle. Mm-hmm. That you good quarterback performances are at a premium right now.
Have y'all seen the list of the starting quarterbacks right now? Like,
it's looking. That's the perfect word for it.
Yeah.
So, if you can find somebody that can lead you to 7 wins out of 9 games down the playoff stretch, especially in November and December, you keep that. You keep that 100%. And so, but you still go and find your franchise guy, because, like you said, he's 31. You can't bank on that.
Right.
You can't bank on that. And plus, we've seen what Taylor Heinicke has done. You've seen that he can. You've seen that he can go on these mythical stretches. But if there's anything that I've learned about being here with the Vikings, it's that you will regress back to the mean. The football gods do not allow you to be high very long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's true. Millie, you talking about DJ? I haven't seen him this year, but what I saw him at Clemson, you can have him.
So hold on. Oregon State guy now. I'm gonna look at him as Oregon State Beaver, DJ
Ugalengele.
What he said.
We'll go with that.
So he's actually not as bad. I still don't think he's an NFL quarterback. I think that he is a solid 3rd string quarterback at best. But I mean, he could maybe progress to more than that. He could be a solid backup in the NFL. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you.
This how strange it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's the only job in the world where it's only about a few positions, right?
Yeah.
And to be honest, if you're really being honest, they don't even have the qualified people to fill the small amount of positions they have.
It's such a hard position.
Not a lot of. It's just I'm being honest, because all of them ain't qualified. It's so it's like that's how hard the job is. So that's the only reason why I be like, if you like Desbian or Taylor, you really should never go to like being disrespectful with that, because it is one of the hardest jobs in there. I mean, like I said, it could be the hardest job in the world. It's only a few positions and they can't even fill those.
No.
That's how hard the job is, dog. So you can't.
And there's a lot of people gunning for him.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a lot of people on the planet that you have to understand. We talking about on the planet. It's not enough of them on the planet. That's how hard the job is. So you got to always be mindful. Like when he looked like he sucked. Well, that's part of that is the difficulty of the job, bro. Like you could not play NFL quarterback with an Oculus on, let alone on the field.
And
if you had on the Oculus, you would be panicking from Grady Jarrett throwing interceptions in your living room. So imagine the real life in your, bro. That's a hard job, man. So y'all gotta be mindful of that, dog. I just wish y'all would understand that kind of something.
And they start training kids from like 8 years old these days, if not sooner, just to play quarterback. I mean, like you're talking about doing lessons. Like I've seen it. I mean, like it's wild, and they do it their entire life, and they still get there, and it still doesn't work out, because it's like you said, it's a hard job. But I do agree with Jamal here, man. Desmond's floor tremendously improved, but we need to more consistently closer to the ceiling. Because if you watch him early last year and you watch his first few games this year, even it's just there's some hesitancy, there's some just really indecisiveness. You saw that improve. You saw him go through stretches like the Houston game we were at. And even the Bucs game even though take the stupid ass fumbles away, but the actual passing part of the game, you can tell it was an improvement for sure. And it was there's just things that as a rookie, so I'll still call him a rookie, that he's not going to process as quickly as you would expect a veteran. That you saw Taylor process a little bit faster in the second half and operate a little bit better. So I'm not even completely out on Desmond, to be honest. And what Jamal said next too. Take away the turnovers on a lot of his drives. He looks good. Let him sit and learn. I'm cool if Taylor is the man for a little bit. Let him sit a little bit longer. And I've seen folks go back and say a whole bunch of things about, when Grady went down, who we should have drafted. Y'all who know I'm talking about, and all. A lot of just retroactive stuff. Look, there's so many folks, man, and this is what I don't get about folks that are so upset about the QB change. There's so many decisions that this organization has made since I've been watching them in 1991 that I've just shook my head at. But I didn't stop rooting for the team on Sunday.
There you go, John. Talk to him, John.
It's a game. Like me and Mike we were texting by each other yesterday. We're like, man, how folks take it this serious? Like, I love the team like you wouldn't believe. We don't do this because it's for the Falcons, right? And we have a good time doing it. But man, to see some of the reactions, like I don't get that. I wanted Jalen Hurts to come in and sit behind Matt Ryan. I thought that'd have been fantastic. That's what I am a heck of a take.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm a Bama guy, of course. I'm going to say that, but maybe that would have worked out okay, or maybe not piss Matt Ryan off. Was trying to get freaking knucklehead in Cleveland, and maybe you keep him there, and he's able to. There's just so many stupid ass things this organization has done over the years.
Elmo.
It's just so. But my point was, man, like either you're going to be a fan and root for the squad or not. It's just kind of is what it is, man. But
dog, hold on, John. I have to piggyback on that, man. I'm not online. I didn't see all of that, but John told me, and I was telling John yesterday. I'm like, dog, I thought I was the biggest fan of the Falcons ever until I seen some tweets of people like, "Oh, I punch somebody in the face if you think of it," and I'm like, "You will punch somebody in his face. You will go to jail for a team that you don't work for and that don't even know you exist. You a better fan than me. You a better fan than me if you are not watch a game because of who's starting that quarterback. I don't know what's." And I was telling John, man, I be laughing at y'all because I be thinking, what is the response you would like for doing that? Do you want everyone to not watch it? Do you want, like I saw, to praise you and say that you were like a realer fan than us? Do you want like the Falcons to acknowledge you with free tickets? Like, what is your aim when you do that? Because I can promise you, nobody give a fuck but you. If you don't want, and you probably gonna watch it and say you didn't watch it. You probably gonna watch it and say you didn't watch it, but nobody care, man. If you abandon your team just because of they struggling or because of who the starting quarterback, then it ain't your team.
Yep. Oh my God.
Liam was the Top Gun. It was the most epic. Dog, it was one of the most epic pictures. I got it in my phone. It's my home screen on my phone. It's him and his man is the Top Gun, and they side by. It's like a movie poster. If I wanted to, I could make it a movie poster. It's that dope.
Yeah, he was Goose and Maverick, and
his
buddy was his buddy was Goose, and they had the mustaches, the aviators. I'll just send it to you, Saivion. It's funny as hell.
Them boys had the need, huh?
Fucking Alberto thought he was Hitler. Alberto thought he was Hitler.
Man, when Liam told me that, I got.
You didn't let him be Hitler? You crazy?
It's 2023, dog. We can't. You're not rocking like that.
He was messing with him. It was funny as hell. No, dude, he ain't freaking Hitler. But,
hey man, hold on. So I do gotta ask you this, Saivion. Is there any difference that you've noticed in the fan base from this year to last year? Like, is the spirit different? Are they truer fans? Are they more excited? Are they more fickle? Are they more harsh? Are they more critical? Like, do you see any difference between this year and last year in strictly the fan base?
No, and that's another thing that's bad. that's another place where you could just sit there like, oh, we really have not done anything for a whole year. Like, there's been no improvement for a whole year. The spirits are the exact same as last year, which is not good because when we had Mariota last year, there was no expectations. There are expectations now. So there should at least be more optimism, Okay. Like, let's say they're still 4-4 here, but they've looked better. It's like, all right, or they're 5-3, or they're 5-3, and they've dropped a couple of games, like you do with a rookie quarterback or second year, whatever you want to call it. You're there should still be optimism, like, okay, yeah, we dropped those couple of games, but we may have a guy here. All right, we dropped those couple of games, but our defense has looked pretty good. Like, there should be there should be that but somewhere. There should be that other part of the sentence. Instead, it's just we dropped 4 games and we suck. That's it. That's the end of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? We just dropped 4 games. That's not okay. That's just not cool. Like, that's how we felt last year. Last year we felt like, man, we dropped 4 games, and I don't really know if we're gonna win many more of the 9 that we have left.
I don't think, Kinfolk, that Smith, if we win, I don't think Smith is going anywhere.
If we win, Smith ain't going nowhere.
No, if something just if we just shit our pants for the next, if we go 2-7 instead of 7-2, then yeah, he might be out of here. That's pretty bad. We're going now. I can see him being a scapegoat if Art wants to be like,
100%.
We get rid of him, replace, bring in somebody else. I can see that happening. To save his own ass, which we see happen all the time in the NFL. So it would be nothing new. But
I don't know what he was doing.
Y'all thought I was calling the plays? No, he was texting me in between. That's gonna happen. Liam said my coach also knows how good I am at pitching and how I hate mold. Damn, dude, that's cold.
Ooh,
wow,
man. Brutal.
Just got it.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, man, I mean, that's just, like I said, Mike, I wanted to get, I want to get both of y'all because, like I said, I've already said my piece on it yesterday, but I wanted to get y'all's opinion on the whole thing. Mike, I knew you were going to be excited to see your boy go out there and try to get an opportunity. That's what it is. It's an opportunity for him to probably, like JR said, his first real opportunity his best opportunity he's had his entire career to really grab a job and
right.
So, I mean, like I said, as fans, I hope he does because, again, I just want to win. And if it means, like I said, when Desmond sits behind him and gets better and maybe he takes over again down the road, cool, awesome, great. Let's roll. I mean, if that's the case and that he improves, because like Jamal said, man, you clean up some of the turnover issues, which obviously are able to be cleaned up. Like just holding the ball and stuff like that. Interceptions are going to happen. I get that. That's any quarterback. But keep progressing in the pass game, process things quicker as one tends to do as they have more time in NFL, unless they're just not that talented, which you've also talked about that before. Not everybody is a top of the line Pro Bowl quarterback. That's why there isn't very many of them. I mean, like there's elite, they are elite processors. That's what differentiates the great ones from the good ones and the not so good ones. And not everybody can be that. And that he may not be that. And that's okay. I mean, we don't know that yet. It's just way too damn early to know that.
Exactly.
But regardless, man, like I said, we just want to go out there, get a win on Sunday, which obviously, again, going against the Minnesota Vikings, who are having their own issues right now.
Wow.
Their quarterback goes down with Achilles. They're already missing JJ. So they're rolling out Jaron Hall. BYU's on Jaron Hall. So, Saivion, man, tell us about Jaron Hall because I don't know a damn thing.
So Jaron Hall, 5th round rookie this year. Quite honestly, what Jaron Hall does best is, as you can see, Mike left. I don't blame him. Not much here. Not much here.
Learn about him later.
What Jaron Hall is he is a athletic quarterback that gets gun shy very easily. And like if you get pressure on Jaron Hall, you will get a mistake. He gets happy feet. It happens very quickly. It happened in preseason when the lines did, you know how offensive lines are in preseason. They're not good. They're not a cohesive unit. But Jaron Hall works best whenever the pocket is moved. So you'll probably see a lot of that on Sunday. He can contribute to the run game. He's a very athletic guy. But all in all, I mean, he looks every bit of a 5th round rookie. He looks every bit of a 5th round rookie, and we'll see what he can do, man. I mean, he's got the arm strength to make the throws that Kevin O'Connell will probably want him to make, which is you know, those crossers and maybe a deep shot every now and again to make sure that, you know, they keep the offense. I knew you was going.
He said basically Jaron Hall. See, that's really. I knew he was going to
bring that up. I saw it and I knew John was going to bring that up.
I knew my man Millie was going to cut to the chase.
Right to it.
So in summation, Buddy is not what you think. Joshua Dobbs will be in next week. That's what I'll say. Josh Dobbs will be in for Minnesota next week.
Yeah, I listened to just I can get a chance to listen to the whole episode today of Locked On, and I can't. And that guy's host.
Luke Braun. Luke Braun is awesome.
Yeah, he is awesome. He didn't seem overly excited about Jaron Hall starting, and you know, what I did hear was that he'll have a few good plays, but the bonehead plays are just like whoa,
so like, bad.
Really bad.
There's one play. Yeah. So one of his best games was against Boise State last season. And there was one play where he got heated up. And I mean, they got to him quick. And literally, he just threw it to a spot and the receiver wasn't there. Like you'll look at it and you're just like, what were you doing here? Yeah. And he just threw it directly to a Boise State defender. Like, I don't even think the defender knew the ball was coming. Damn. But he just happened to look back and he said, "Oh, okay, a gift." Like it was wild. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. He'll have like two or three flash plays. Like he'll launch one, like he's got an arm on him. He'll launch one like 40, 50 yards down the field and you'll be like, "Uh-oh." And then he'll throw a pick right after that. And you'll be like,
there it is.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Well, sound like somebody I know.
Don't do that, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh God. So, one thing though that you can tell me kind of the matchups you're worried about. But one thing that Brian Flores has been doing a lot is blitzing the hell out of the defense. Like a lot, like a way more than the average NFL team does. So that worries me because, you know, our offensive line's been kind of up and down, to say the least, over the last 8 weeks. So, you know, Caleb McGarry versus Daniel Hunter, that bothers me a little bit. You know, so are we allowed to play like 8 offensive linemen? Is that possible? Can we do that? Is that legal?
I mean, if you ask Arthur, I'm sure he's tried to. I'm sure he's asked the refs a couple times, like, listen, I mean, I know I got Noozle down here, but can would you be upset if I added another couple of offensive? And I bet you the refs were like, "Yeah, we would be actually. Please don't do that."
Yeah. So you. I mean, you see. I mean, I would imagine just like most teams that have played us is just like Arden Key said last week is we're going to stack the box, stop the run because we don't believe they can pass protect, and he was right. Do you see them just doing the same thing, just doing it until it doesn't work?
So here's the thing with Brian Flores. Brian Flores don't care who you are. He's going to play his defense. And what that defense is he's going to put 5 to 6 on the line, and he's going to mug blitz you the entire time. And he's going to either have those 2 A-gap linebackers come out and drop. And here's the beautiful thing about Brian Flores. He'll have that mugged up place. Like he'll have 6 on the freaking line, and he'll rush 3 and drop 8. And your offensive line is sitting there like, yo, who am I supposed to block? And all of a sudden, the 4th guy will come out of nowhere and it'll just come in like bash your quarterback from the edge or something. It's wild, and I've loved watching it.
Also, could be the reason why Taylor's starting this weekend as well. I mean,
I think who was it? Was it Scott Karasik said that? And when I first saw it, I'm like, come on, man. Look, it's over with. It's done for. But then I look back at like what they've been doing to teams, what they did to the 49ers, what they did to the Bears, and I'm just like, I mean, if you're going to sit Ritter a week, this isn't a bad week to sit him.
Exactly. You kind of want maybe a more experienced guy who can at least maybe see the blitzes a little bit better, maybe get the ball out of his hands a little bit quicker.
No, because that line is coming.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. The front 7 alone is good. And then any other matchup on the defense that you would be concerned about as a Falcons fan?
I would be concerned. Not really. Harrison Smith. Smith is used everywhere on that defense. So there's not a necessary matchup that I'd be concerned with. Find where he is. Wherever he is will kind of dictate where that defense what that defense will look like. Like if he's finding himself near the line of scrimmage, looking like he's about to blitz, somebody's dropping. Somebody from that first 6 is dropping. Or if he's going to be dropping, or if he looks like he's staying back in zone, it looks like they're probably going to run like a cover 2 or a cover 4 of some sort, or a quarter half, maybe something like that. But overall, like this, they're just aggressive, and they're aggressive in a different way than Arthur Smith is aggressive. They're looking to speed you up. Arthur's looking to slow it down. So I'm very much intrigued on like how Arthur's going to try to combat that. You know what I mean? Like, how is he going to be more aggressive and say, all right, you want to come on then, we'll beat you over the top? Or is he just going to be like, no, I'm going to stick to what we do, and I'm going to find a way to go around you being as aggressive as you are, trying to speed us up? And knowing him, he'll probably do the latter because it's tougher.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then Millie Mills said here, Addison versus AJ, or it could be Okudah. Either one. And Addison, obviously out of Pitt, man, he's been on my fantasy team this year. He's been doing quite well for me.
Amazing.
Great rookie, man. I mean, hell of a combination with him and JJ when they're both on the field. Everything I've seen, everything I've heard, he doesn't do great when you get physical with him.
Correct.
And we got a couple of physical guys. We got both of our guys are physical. I'd say Okudah is probably a little bit more physical even than AJ is, probably off the line.
Correct.
And I did go back and watch the Lions game from last year, and Okudah got into JJ pretty good off the line. So if that's similar to what he could do against Addison may not. And again, it kind of goes back to the quarterback, Jaron Hall, being able to, find him and everything else. That's also an issue. But talk about Addison, man. What you see out of him?
I love Addison. That dude is a route runner, man. Like, he is an absolute, he's a savant. And you can tell kind of like over this season, you can kind of see JJ's footprints on him, because you can kind of see, not saying that he doesn't, he runs routes just like JJ, but you can kind of see that he kind of gets those nuance. You know what I'm saying? He kind of gets those nuanced type feelings, like like he knows when to slow down. He knows that at the top of the route, everything, or he knows like going out of the release, everything has to look the same until it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like those little things in his route running, you can tell that he's worked with JJ on. But I'm still an AJ Terrell fan. And so if it's AJ Terrell versus Addison, I'm still going to lean Terrell, especially with Jaren Hall throwing the football. If it was Kirk Cousins throwing the football, that's different. That's different to me because I feel like the playbook could be opened a bit more. But with Jaren Hall back there, the playbook's going to be simplified a bit. You're not going to get those complicated routes, those deeper routes, those nice intermediates that, those crossers that will take AJ Terrell all the way across the field, which he struggled with. You know what I mean? So
yeah, not to mention, I don't think that Nielsen or Jerry Gray, for that matter, is going to allow what happened last week with Tennessee again this week.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he gave them they gave him quite a few ammo to kind of drill into them this week about what to do and what not.
They bombed that man. That was unnecessary. That was insubordinate and churlish.
100%. Now, my biggest concern about it, and it seems to be this way, any team that's got a really good one, my biggest concern for them, man, is TJ Hawkinson.
I knew you was going to say that, John.
It is, dude. So glad you brought him up. Until we prove we can stop a damn tight end, because we don't really have a tight end race here. I thought we talked about maybe Flowers would be a good guy to put on tight ends because he is a bigger body, and you don't have to be as fast to cover tight ends. But Hawkins is he's a beast, dude. He's a beast in the run game. He's a beast in the passing game. He's just he's outside of JJ, man, they're probably their best player, on offense. So speak on that. Guy,
highest paid tight end for a reason. The man is a matchup nightmare. Like, I've never seen somebody get as easy separation as TJ Hawkinson, simply because of how freaking big he is and how fast he is mixed with how big he is. Like, I won't say fast, excuse me, how agile he is mixed with how big he is, because he'll be able to, he has enough footwork and enough route running ability to set you up inside and still have enough wiggle in his hip to beat you to the outside, and then have enough size to box you out and give just essentially an entire human side, like an entire wall for a quarterback to put the ball in. So, because you're not coming around this way,
right?
You're not coming around this way. You're definitely not coming backside. Just a huge wall just for the quarterback to put the ball in. That's a quarterback's dream, especially in the NFL where the windows are tighter. To just have those 2 or 3 throws that's like, oh, thank God, I can just put this towards the sideline and it'll get caught. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful from that purple. If you're a fan of purple and gold,
if you're a fan of purple and gold. Unfortunately for Atlanta, I don't really see anybody, because the only person that I can think of body size wise that could match up with him is like a Landman. Like, these are the type of games that you miss Troy Anderson. And I've seen all of you people that have gotten on my boy Troy Anderson while he's been gone. That's not okay.
Yeah. Yep.
No,
it's not okay.
No, because it's what can Troy be with Landman, not in place of Landman. I mean, you add that to the mix, man. That's what you do.
That's crazy. Like, can you imagine, like, if we happen to go into a 4-3 and have that as our starting linebacker unit?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
And Landman's just he's gonna be cheap too. I mean, he's only got, not like you can just go out there and demand a big contract. I mean, like, this is you know what I mean? It's gonna be his first year of proving he can do it and allowed to do it. So yeah, that's just a hell of a find, man. Again, So people appreciate that, man. That's homage.com, buddy. Anyway, Mike, you got anything for Saivion with the Vikings, buddy?
I didn't even hear what you said, Johnny Yates.
Oh, I said, you got anything for Saivion for as far as the Vikings go?
Oh no, far as the Vikings go, no. I don't like them, and we gonna beat the sugar honey iced tea out of them. That's all I got for them. But I do want to say this as far as Saivion and the Vikings go. Speaking of hard jobs, dog, y'all don't realize how hard the job Saivion got is. Like how taxing that is and how much work go into that shit. It really is not as easy as when these articles drop, man, or even content. Man, it look easy to y'all a lot of times when y'all see people drop these articles repeatedly and they reporting on stuff or they dropping any form of content, and y'all don't really understand the grind that go into that or the research that go into that sometimes. So shout out to you, buddy, because I know that's a hard job, but I know you over there crushing it, kicking ass. But I do know that's a taxing thing, because I know you gotta do a lot of research. You gotta like it's not just an opinion piece where you could go rambling like out of your Falcon mind like I do. You can't just do what I do. So you gotta be more professional. So shout out to you, dog.
Mike, bro, I appreciate that, man. That means a ton. Like, that really does.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Joe. We as Liam said, we won't be doing simulation this Sunday. We'll definitely pick it up after this week, because his last game is on Sunday, or last tournament's on Sunday.
And to be fair, it's not a fair simulation. I mean, it's not the same. Like, you got to take Jaron, you got to take Kirk Cousins out and put Jaron Hall in. You got to take Justin Jefferson out and put everybody up one. It's not the same.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do the Cardinals one though, so it'll be good. That was fun. We had a good time with that.
John, before we move on, I just want to interject real quick. Saivion, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right, boss.
So listen, I'm half asleep. So I had to come up with all these just now during the show because I was having a wild day.
That's how good Mike is, man. That's how good Mike is.
Rapid fire, buddy. Okay, rapid fire. I got 10 of them for you. Ready?
Let's hit it.
Let's go, buddy. Who is more probable to excel this season? Is it Julio Jones or is it Odell Beckham?
Odell Beckham, simply because Julio Jones is there for one reason and one reason only, and that is to get one of these. That is all he is there for. He is there to help any way that he possibly can. Odell Beckham, I still have faith in. That faith could be very much misplaced, but it is what it is.
Odell, okay. Halloween just passed. What is your favorite candy? You got to pick one candy. Just tell us what is yours. If you don't have a candy, just give us your favorite dessert.
Favorite candy, probably the cookies and cream Hershey's. Always, those will always hit.
Okay, He said that with confidence and conviction. I gotta try one of those. All right. So how about all right, Saivion, I gotta ask you this one, and you are more qualified to answer this. I've been wanting to know this for years. So I'm from DC, where Kirk Cousins played, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we went back and forth over if he was the real deal, because he would do some idiotic stuff from time to time, right? But he did play well. He played very well sometimes. Then he went over to the Vikings, and he played very well sometimes, and he did some idiotic stuff sometimes. Now that you over there, can you tell me, is Kirk Cousins like a real deal quarterback, or is he not? Is he not an elite quarterback? Is he just a get past quarterback, or is Kirk Cousins a quarterback that you could count on to take you to the entire show, the entire road?
What sucks is that he looked like the latter the entire time this season, and it was the first time that I could say just straight up, like, "Yep, that's Kirk." I could pull it in on Kirk. I was still hesitant, and I'm still looking at quarterbacks as is for the Vikings. But I was like, man, if he can keep this up for 17 games, I don't know, man. It'll be tough. It'll be tough for me to say to say straight up, like, hey, we need somebody else in here. But I gotta say, man, with this injury, it's an Achilles, man. I've torn both my Achilles. I know that that is an injury that you just don't just come back from. And he's 30. He's going to be 36 next year before the season's out. I don't know, man. I think this may have been the best chance that Kirk may have had, and that's why this kind of sucks. So
he was playing like a top 10
prayers
guy,
up.
man.
Dude, he was almost top 5.
Yeah,
I would almost put him in the top 5 as to where he was playing at that time, because he was looking insane. That game against the 49ers was crazy.
Dude, it was. Yeah. Watch that.
Shout out to Kirk, man. I hope he get well. Get well soon, buddy. All right, Savvy. I got another one. You are in high school and college, you in the lunchroom, okay? I mean, I don't know what you got on, but you getting flamed alive. I mean, you getting flamed alive. I mean, they are roasting you. You're going to have to pick between one of these people who is going to help you roast them back. All right?
Okay.
If you can call one of these people for help, are you calling Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart, Pat Williams,
Damn,
Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, or my main man Eddie Murphy?
Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle will say something that'll make you hurt you. Dave Chappelle will make you say something. Will say something so bad that you'll forget that I was getting clowned at all.
that's probably true. Yeah.
Dave Chappelle will say something so crazy, like it won't even like everybody will forget the first 15 minutes, because it'll be like a 15 minutes. Because I've been roasted plenty of times. It'll be like 10-15 minutes that I just be sitting there getting, and Dave Chappelle will come in and you'll forget all 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Dave Chappelle. Great choice.
100%.
All right, Savvy, I got another one for you. I mean, in their prime, at the peak of their ability, who is better? Is it Desmond Trufant or is it AJ Terrell?
You're thinking longer than I thought you would.
AJ Terrell. I love Desmond. I really try to give him the benefit of the doubt because he helped us get to that Super Bowl run, but I can't. AJ Terrell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I word this one? I was not alive when Gale Sayers was playing, right? So I saw a film of him. I want to ask you, who's the best player who you were not alive for, but who you seen film of that you was like, oh, he had to be something.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
By far.
It makes me really sad that you were not alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said, Deion, quick. So I'm saying you was impressed.
Sorry, guys.
You was impressed by Deion?
Honestly, I won't say I wasn't alive because I think I was alive at the peak. I mean, at the
very
end
tail end, probably. Yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't coherent, so I still count that. But yeah, Deion, and seeing some of the stuff he was able to do even as a corner, that's just ridiculous. Being able to, I mean, just simple fact that he was able to fall asleep in the meeting rooms to say, "Yo, I ain't got to worry about me. Y'all worry about y'all." And it's like, yeah, I mean, he's got a point. Yeah, he's probably just worried about us.
What's funny is I didn't see him live at like Fulton County Stadium, but I did see him play for the Braves live.
Shit! I didn't know that.
That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah. So
hey,
yeah, man.
Did he get any hits?
He stole 3 bases in the couple of games that I went. I mean, he's ridiculous fast, man. Yeah, ridiculous fast. And and there's several coaches that have said if he would have made baseball his primary sport, he would have been a Hall of Famer. They believed in to their heart and soul that he would have take to be that good in baseball.
Man, all the time, and I know that people would not agree with me. When they did the top players for the sport of football, I thought he should have been number 1. I thought he should have.
I'll always say he's the best athlete ever.
He's the greatest athlete ever. He can do more than anyone else can do. He's the most talented athlete there ever was.
And you see, they ask him what's the hardest thing you've ever had to do in sports. You see his answer?
No, what do you say?
Hit that baseball.
Because it is. Yeah. It is. It's 100 miles per hour, and it's this big.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
So hold on, Saivion.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep going with you.
All right.
Saivion, I gotta ask you one. I need you to tell us the dopest product you have in your house that is under $30. Just something in your house that's under $30 that you like, that shit work like you wouldn't believe, or this a dope, unique product I got.
No. $30, huh?
Yeah, under $30.
I don't know with inflation if there's anything under $30.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything under $30
Under
in my
$50.
house.
Go under 50.
Go under 50.
Is there anything under 50 that you got that you think is, man, this is pretty cool? I got.
Oh, I'm tripping. I got this whole freaking set for free. I got the freaking the set that I'm working on right now for free.
Oh, that's dope. Damn. Yeah. Hold on. How did you get it for free?
Don't ask them questions. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, I used to work for an insurance company, and
Who knows a guy?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So the best thing I ever got that was under $50 would be my standing desk. So yeah.
Oh, I love it. That'd be pretty dope. All right, Saivion, here we go. I want to know. Oh, this is a good one, Saivion. Is it acceptable to have already put your Christmas stuff up? I mean, I think people. I want to know: is it acceptable to have your tree up with the lights on already right now today?
No, absolutely not. And the simple
when are you putting your Christmas stuff up?
Sometime after Thanksgiving, but I'm going to enjoy Thanksgiving. I'm just not that guy. I'm not that guy. I like every holiday. It's the holiday season. It's not Christmas season. It's the holiday season.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that one too, Mike.
Yeah.
Because Amanda loves putting stuff up early. We don't have anything yet, but but we were driving home and we saw some lights and she was like, I could put some icicle lights up right now. And I was like, we don't have the tree up or anything like that, but
But I think that's just good. That's just good planning. Putting things up gradually, putting up the icicle lights, like the first, putting up the what's it called? The wreath, going towards the middle of November. I think that's fine. Yeah, putting up everything simply because Halloween ended.
Well, some people got everything up already. I seen the pictures. I died laughing. I said, man, people are crazy. I love it. But Saivion, all right, I got a good one for you. We need to know your go-to coffee order. I don't know if you make it in the house. I don't know if you go to Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if you go to Starbucks. But when you go to wherever you go, what is your main go-to coffee? I mean, the whole thing. I don't want you to try to, because you get two your foam things on the top. Don't try to skip that and leave it out, buddy. You know what I'm saying? If you get whipped cream on it or you get 2 pumps of vanilla, don't leave that out the order. We need you to tell us your complete coffee order right now. Like if you was ordering it, what would you order and from where?
So I go to Starbucks and I always go and get something different. So I don't have anything that I have like a go-to. But I will say the best thing that I've had so far is this freaking apple chai something oat milk, whatever they had that they had for freaking that they had for fall. And I drank that. I remember I was in Target with and we were it was me, baby girl, and the wife, and we was in Target and I drank that. I just looked at her and I said, yo, this is pretty good. And she just looked at me and she was like, yes, is it good, babe? I'm like, yo, it's pretty freaking good. And so I went and so we went back to Starbucks the next day because I wanted to get another one. I really wish I could remember what it was called. It's like an apple oat standby.
I gotta try. I'm gonna be looking for it now.
Chris, what's up, buddy?
Chris, what up? You gotta tell. So, John, have you had that? Do you know what he's talking about?
I have not, man. I'm a pretty simple Starbucks goer. It's always pretty much cold brewed for me. Cold brew or a version of cold brew. Yeah.
Man, what though, John? The whole order.
Me?
Yeah.
Normally it's just cold brew light cream. If I'm just gonna go nothing that's it. Just cold brew light cream. That's nothing else. No sugar, nothing. But if I want to not treat myself, it's not that much worse. But like the vanilla sweet cream cold brew, which I think I turned Saivion to as well.
You put me
100%.
Yeah, that one's top notch as well. And then if I really want to just go fat, then I go caramel frappuccino.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 No,
anyway,
I forgot about the cold brew. Yeah, I think that's actually my favorite. I think that's actually my go-to because that's what I order the most of. If I don't see anything that I want to like try, I think I just go to like a cinnamon cold brew. So yeah,
I got you. Okay,
but yeah, what it's called is an apple crisp oat milk latte. That's what it's called.
I will try that. Okay, apple crisp oatmeal latte. Okay, Saivion, last one. I gotta ask you this. It's a good one for you, man.
All right.
If they would have put in the work, who could have excelled more if they would have put in the work? And I'm talking about in the film room. I'm not saying the person is lazy. If it was RG3, if it was Michael Vick, or if it was Allen Iverson. If those people really put a Tom Brady type thing in the film room, who of those three do you believe really would have took off even more than they did?
So I don't think the problem with RG3 was as much film room as it was just pure injury. Injuries killed RG3 the most. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he was a film junkie like he is now. But
Mike Shanahan should be sued for manslaughter. But anyway, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. But between them last two, oh my God. I'm leaning Allen because I'm leaning AI because I'm thinking because he got there even without it.
He did.
And he did it like by him, like just put the team on his back, and he did it. So I think I gotta go that way, but at the same time, Mike Vick revolutionized the freaking position without watching film.
Yeah.
Which is disgusting.
And he did do that. Come on, baby.
I think I gotta go. I gotta go Mike. I gotta go Mike.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I gotta go Mike because I mean,
don't
get me wrong.
Yeah,
because don't get me wrong. AI did his thing when even though he didn't, even though he didn't like take it as seriously as everybody else did. But
I think there was more to learn. I think if that's the right way to say it, as a QB than it would have been for AI. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
There's more. He had his ceiling was so much higher than which is crazy, but he could have been just so much damn better.
And he's so freaking good.
Bro, both of y'all, look, let me tell you some funny shit. It's like both of y'all like whole face was like when I said
it hurts.
It was like
it hurts so bad.
Like,
it hurts.
Like everybody do that, like, oh, this mother. Like, and he was so good, but it's just I think you think of like how good could you have been if you took it serious?
Yeah. Exactly.
He would have been a first ballot. I wish you would try to debate me about it, Hall of Famer. Like, and it would not have been a discussion if he would have just been serious. When he got to Atlanta, if he would be, he didn't even need to be Tom Brady is. Let's say that he's like, and this is just because I've heard him on the Athletic Football Show. Let's say that he had like Chase Daniel type, freaking acumen, just getting into the film room and just doing what he just
working on touch passes a little bit,
rocket launcher,
everywhere. Dirty Bird away said,
man, we love you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Dirty Bird away said, what's good, everyone? Why do we have a former below average QB teaching our three top offensive weapons how to play receiver?
I thought that too. Like that was kind of wild. Yeah.
I mean, they move guys around. I mean, in the NFL, they will have guys that are not of that position. I mean, Charles London teaching QBs. I mean, like, it's.
Listen, I saw a tweet, man, and that thing said that the NFL coaches are just a fraternity of dudes that just continue to swap jobs, and it's just a fraternity. Yeah. Like it really is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you how you could prove it because it really just your common sense should tell you. That I should be going to get, and I'm not saying that the people would do it because they're already rich or whatever, but I should be trying to go get Calvin Johnson or Jerry Rice or John Taylor or you know what I'm saying, just somebody. Carrie said, I'm literally staring at my tree with the lights on. See
how the lights on already?
Some people put, man, it's reindeer up. I seen everything.
Please how are the lights on already? The tree is up. That's fine. How are the lights on?
Hey, we do start putting it up. I think it seems like earlier a little bit every year because by the time we get to Christmas, we're like, damn, is it already over? Like it seems to go by so fast. I think we're trying to extend the season.
That's hysterical.
But that's what it is that the lights just make everybody feel good. So they try to put them up soon as possible.
Exactly.
Candy canes and songs and that shit do make you feel good. Dog, let me tell you what I love, bro. This is totally off topic, and I can't find nowhere. When I was a kid, they had. I'm not saying big, but like, hold on. Kerry said, "Oh my God, Saivion, you were killing it with your answers, and then you judged me for the tree, and then you picked that apple drink that I thought was so gross. Damn. So his whole segment took a turn, Kerry. Tasted like straight apple flavor oat milk. His whole segment took a turn for you.
You jumped off a damn cliff with that apple drink.
Say what you want. Apple flavored oat milk does not sound bad.
I'm gonna tell you what is really good is a real gingerbread man from a bakery, like a real gingerbread man, like a real. Like
I haven't had one.
That's it's all man. I can't see. I like Christmas season for stuff like that because it's all type of stuff that you can't get no other time.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, man. So, Mike, give me a score prediction, buddy.
I'm gonna be honest, man. They Taylor. I don't know why I'm thinking 33-17. I don't know why I'm getting those numbers. 33-17 Falcons.
Love it. Saivion, buddy, what you got?
It's two tortured fan bases, both just looking for some optimism. This has all the makings to be a disgusting looking game on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this being closer than it should be because it's the Falcons.
Always.
24-20 Falcons.
I like it. Yeah, I've wondered the same thing. I'm going to go I'll be slightly more optimistic. I'll say 27-17 Falcons.
Actually, I'm not going to be that optimistic. I'm sorry. I'm still going to say Falcons, but it's. I just have a bad feeling about Flores and this freak. I'm gonna go 20-18. I just don't think the Vikings can score.
Well, we're 4.5 point favorites, I believe. The last time I checked the line,
Vikings cover.
But yeah, so So and when we're damn near in a one-score game almost every week. So either win or lose, it seems like. So and we have the unknown of not knowing what they're going to do. The Vikings have a full week now, or not a full week, but more time to prepare. They know Taylor's going to play, so we'll see what that means, and we'll see if the offensive line and the protection can step up because. Again, we kind of know what they're going to do. They're going to blitz the hell out of us. They're going to try to stop the run, and they're going to put it on the passing game, and we're going to have to actually execute this week. Mm-hmm. So that's what's going to have to happen. So hopefully, if we don't win this week against Jaron Hall,
I think that's a death sentence. I think that would be the death nail.
I don't even know how our show is going to go on Monday, buddy. I don't even know that.
Yeah. Can I be honest? If the Falcons do not win on Sunday, I think that's the death nail for Arthur Smith. If you can't manufacture, you're an offensive coach. You can't manufacture. You can't manufacture a competent offense.
Yeah.
And if Drake London is out, that makes things a ton worse.
Mm-hmm. It does. Yeah, he didn't practice again today. So if y'all didn't know that, he wasn't out there again, which sucks. So more than likely not going to be able to. Carrie said, "Oh wait, sorry, this is the wrong one." She said, "Zach, I'm trying to extend the holiday." Yeah, you're right. I guess because it does feel like it goes by fast. It does. Oh damn, I know you're December 23rd.
So yeah, right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. It's either good or bad. I don't know. She may get double.
You get that one gift. Exactly. And they be like, it's for Christmas and your birthday. And you be like, dirty. Yeah. She said, tasting like apple, pumpkin, okay, but apple, no. It's all good. At least you like the Hershey's cookies and cream. I got to try that one.
Bro, it's good, man. It's a good candy bar.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, top notch. Yeah, top notch. It's one of my favorite ones when Liam gets them. Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, man. So, Mike, you got anything left, buddy? Cover everything.
No, man. I just want to say this. Y'all taking some of y'all take the Falcons too serious, man. And I never thought I'd say that because I take them very serious. Like it'll ruin my day if we lose. Like I don't be in the mood. Like it'll really ruin my day. And if you saw how hype I got up on Sundays, it'll blow you. It's like a child on Christmas. I'm not even being funny. Like I gotta get up, go get a coffee, and walk to burn off the energy I get on Sundays. It just comes to me like that. So I take it serious, but I never take it serious to the point of like I want to punch on a person who don't got my opinion, and I don't take it serious to the point of like that I think a person that don't agree with me is stupid, and I don't take it serious to the point that if the team don't do exactly what I would do in that situation, I'm not a fan of the team no more, or I'm pouting. Like that's y'all taking it too serious at that point. And I hate to say this, but if you look around at your real life, man, it is something in your real life that requires your attention. Come on, man. So your microwave dirty. You know what I'm saying? Your passenger rear tire is flat. Like it's some shit you need to be paying attention to, you like in your real life. Like, come on, son, your credit is bad. Something is going wrong in your real life that requires your full attention. And you worry about the Falcons this much. Man, switch your priorities. That's all I'm saying, man. Cause I really do love y'all, but some of y'all be so mad. And I told y'all this, and I mean this. I want y'all to think. It's deep thinking, right? I told y'all this. I believe some of you are expressing I hate my life emotions through the Atlanta Falcons. On a deeper level, I believe that you're unsatisfied with your life, and it's way easier to just that. I feel like you have to express that emotion, and you use the Atlanta Falcons to express the emotion. That's just my opinion, because I'd be like, there's no way you that mad about that. That got to be something else. There's no way you that mad about. There's no way. So I just feel like, please, man. The main thing about doing content or watching the sport is just fun. It's just fun. Was the main thing that we enjoy watching it, and we enjoy the pregame stuff. We enjoy fantasy football, the content creation afterwards, like all the articles, all the Twitter memes. Like John be crushing it with that shit. Like the little things that you can do. Man, Archangel can do jib jab. He'll take Ritter's face and stick it on Prince or something. Like we love like all that's fun and funny. Like to so just don't make it so serious, man. Just remember what we all came to do. We all came to enjoy Sunday and everything that go with it. If your Sunday meal, your Sunday coffee, the drugs that you can use on Sunday that you don't use nowhere else, you know, enjoy your Sunday and everything that go with it. It's only 9 more weeks.
There you go. Nice job, buddy. Wow. And we do have a comment that one of our viewers wanted us to read, and it's from LAJ, buddy. We appreciate it, and I can't read the whole thing, and I hope you understand why I can't read the whole thing. Let's put it that way. But I will read what I can read. He said, "Please read this comment. Send in my flowers, man. This show and Pound for Pound, both are my favorite for Falcons content here in LA. We don't get coverage, so I watch y'all religiously. The last comment Mike said at the end about not disrespecting others and don't share your same views on how to get things back on track is the most great thing that I've heard." And then I can't read the next part, but I understand what you're saying. Basically, he said, "You guys in P4P are the true goats with this salute." Man, we appreciate that, buddy. We appreciate it very much. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, and us guys, look out for. I'll do another short for the score prediction since we didn't win last week and everybody predicted us to win. Nobody won the shirt or hoodie that you could possibly win. So if I'll post another short probably on tomorrow or Saturday. Just saying, hey, drop the score prediction below, and you got to comment on that short with the score prediction. And again, if you go on the website, whether you want a hoodie, T-shirt, whatever it is, we'll send it your way. So just let y'all know about that. And yeah, so and Mike will be back. We'll see. We'll do what, Monday, right? Monday at 7. So Liam has a tournament. We got to be in Johns Creek at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. So that'll be early for us, and we should be done though. His second game is 11:20, so we'll be finishing up like right around the time the game is starting. So or just after the game starts. So depending how well they do, we either have to stay there for the championship game, which is at like 5 something, or we'll be heading back home. So either way, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be really, really damn tempted to watch it again on my phone because I really want to see how this game goes for numerous reasons, but we'll figure it out, man. But either way, if I'm not tweeting it, man, I'm sure Mike will be on there probably sharing thoughts during the game. But Saivion, buddy, it has been an honor, dude. We can't let months go by again before you.
It won't. It's just that I was having to find a way to acclimate and stuff like that to the new life and all that stuff, man. Yeah. But hey, man, it's been such a pleasure to have y'all on, man.
Yeah.
The reader from the email is correct. You guys are the GOATs, man. You P for P, freaking Smitty Sports Machine, Birdo, all y'all boys, man. Y'all boys have been holding it down, man. Us at the New Millennium Falcons, we're trying to freaking come back and have something for this season. But
it's tough, dude.
Man, we're all so freaking busy, man. Hunter's a freaking coach at Kennesaw State. Damski's coaching everywhere, it seems. Yeah. You know, it's tough getting everywhere. It's tough getting everybody on here, but we're gonna get y'all something soon. And I appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate y'all letting me come on here. Love you guys, man. I always love you guys, man.
I appreciate it. Man, and I want to tell you before you go, like, man, like it's like he has been gone. I want y'all to, if y'all know, he was on the show a lot and we fooled him a lot, and then he just disappeared because he had a job, he had a brand new family and all of that. I want you to know, man, that we proud of you. So it's like, man, we want you here, but at the same time, we already know like you off crushing it. So it's like, I'm gonna tell you, it's like that hood guy who like went to college. Like, we don't need you here, buddy. You know, we proud of you. Like, we here if you want to come home for Christmas, but we proud of you because we know you off in the world crushing it, man. So we just wanted to tell you that it would be so dope to have you covering the Falcons like that, so that you could be involved. Look, he got a daughter right there. See, you gotta love it, dude. I love it, man.
Adorable, dude.
Adorable, man.
Can you say hi?
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, you think Taylor is starting on Sunday? She said, yeah. Hey, she said, yeah.
Good job, baby.
I love it.
Everybody excited. I love it.
Hey, man. Yeah, no, and I mean, you know, Saivion and I, we've texted. I mean, and I know how busy you've been, man. And you know, that was awesome. But I mean, yeah, man, we know how busy you've been, man, and like, you know, obviously we've texted about, like, you know, I've been through similar where you're at in your life, just young family, busy, like, well, dude, I get it, man, like 100% get it. So anytime that you want to come on, man, you just hit us up, and we're glad to have you, man. Yeah, exactly right. And hey, Carrie, Jordan, Wallace, we appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Of course, look at that. She said she knows Savion's a good dad. The biggest smile on her face. Absolutely.
That's the biggest compliment you could give me. Thank you, Carrie.
Absolutely, man. So, but yeah, like I said, dude, we'll anytime you want to come on, man, just shout us out, man. You know, you'll always welcome, open door, man.
Yes, sir.
So
shout out to Fleet, Trey, and Hunter too.
That's right.
Those are my guys as well.
That's right. And Damski. Yep.
Damski. He's never actually.
Damski.
Yeah, he's never actually on the show, so you don't have to shout him out. You got the core guys right there. Might even have to put Kenny in there before we put Damski on.
Damn. Hey, are you planning on going to the Senior Bowl again this year?
Come on, man. You know I'm there.
Okay, because we're going to try to as well.
Let's go.
Yeah, because we don't have a super expensive baseball tournament to pay for next year, so that'll make it easier. So yeah, that'd be a hell of a good time. Buddy.
Oh man.
But yeah, we got to meet in person. We got to make that happen sooner than later, dude. But anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us late tonight. Saivion, thank the missus for letting you just chill with us.
Yes, thank you.
Man.
Will do.
Means a lot, really. And so we're going to have, like I said, we'll be back on regular time Monday at 7 to recap. I've said it before, almost a win. Damn it, we're going to win this week.
Hey, John, hold on. How long have you had dude talking right now in the chat? I just know
it's been there. It's
the entire time.
So awesome. It's so awesome, Mike.
That, man. You are insane for that, dog.
Bro, that is going to be a heck. That's going to be a heck of a shirt, man. That's going to be a heck of a hoodie for real.
It is. So, man, like I said, y'all make sure, like I said, if you haven't already done it, man, drop us a like on the video so we can keep this thing growing and keep having fun with it. And make sure you drop a subscription to the channel, as always, and you can come on and check out like I said, New Millennium Falcons whenever they get going, man. Great content when they're up in there. Just make sure y'all subscribe to them as well. Following Saivion. Saivion, you didn't say what's your Twitter, buddy?
At MixsonS_NFL. I also do a ton of quarterback work for the Vikings Wire for next season. So go ahead and get ready for that. Because Vikings may need a quarterback, and other teams in the NFL, Falcons may be looking in the quarterback pool as well. So, and I'll be looking at them every week, man. So, let me know. Let me know what you see.
Definitely, absolutely, man. And as always, like I said, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Did I say TikTok?
It's amazing.
It's Out of Your Falcon Mind on there. And I never bring it up. We do have a Facebook group. It's Out of Your Falcon Mind as well. We don't do a ton in it because there's just so much damn social media options. And we just do a lot on Twitter. And we're trying to grow the TikTok and Instagram. But we do the shows live through Facebook. So you can always join there as well if you want to help that group grow. You can email us, atlfalconfancast@gmail.com. We've had some amazing emails this year, man. Just keep those coming. If y'all want us to read them, we'll be glad to. If you're listening to us on the any podcast platform, just drop us a 5-star review so we can keep growing on there as well. Guys, I got nothing left, man. Hope everybody is going to be nice to each other this week. I know it's a lot to ask. I know it's tough that we all have different opinions, and I know it's tough to get along, but damn it, it's just football, and it's just our team. And the way I look at it is we can't decide anything that goes along. We're not involved in it, so there's only so much we can do. We just have to just ride with it, man. So whether it is, you may not like it, you may like it, whatever, we just got to ride with it and hope it works out in our favor. So y'all guys have a great night, man. We will see y'all Monday, and let's get a win. How about that?
Hit him with the Heinicke, baby.
Let's get a win, man. It is the month of appreciation.
It's a different app.
You guys.
You're right. A way different app.
Don't go check out Man, I'm on that app. I got premium on that app. I pay extra for the premium.
This is what happens.
You got TikTok Plus.
Hey, we're gonna start. We're gonna start doing
TikTok Plus.
We're gonna start doing Out of Your Falcon Mind after dark.
Yes, after dark. OnlyFans. Out of Your Falcon Mind OnlyFans.
Y'all won't see me on that one. Yeah. I will not be
dirty bird.
Oh my goodness. The dirty bird. Jesus
man,
Christ.
but no, I'm serious. Listen, it's November. It's the month of appreciation. So we just want to say we appreciate you guys for all the reviews, all the listens, and all the likes. Still very, very, very overwhelming and very humbling. Thank you so much. I mean, for everybody that watch the videos, if you like them, if you share them, and I don't care what you do because I don't understand half of it, but I just know it help us. So thank you.
That's right. And in the chat, thank y'all so much. I mean, like I said, for y'all watch, especially this late, man.
Y'all chat so live, man. How's y'all chat live at 10:40 at night, bro? Y'all are goats, man. That's what that means. Y'all are goats, man.
Great folks, man. Great folks. All right, we'll see y'all Monday, man. Have a great win of the week. Mike, take us out, buddy.
Out of Your Falcon Mind with Saivion. Peace.